tamala abeka domoro kijani adi manda wala de teka we bijele anim fanan ka fadi jang ikono e fa e ka fa minne ko pastry anim bakery iko fanan be kalele badde lomba conference lomba workshop lomba ye fo fendin lon dunia kono domoro betama nyillom international o toda number 1
amanke ba domola jang damma
esa domo jang is atariya
wo mu kubandi
sa na ko sa futandin
oto sa na ko be mu CK's restaurant
ndafa na janna mu yat ni manje dorom bija
aban
CK's restaurant, known for best quality food and customer satisfaction.
In communication, connectivity is everything. We ensure that the links never sleep. Quantities and qualities, all in our data service, providing efficient, reliable voice and data service. We believe if you're not up to speed, then you're going backwards. Communications have to flow as fast as the speed of light. Whatever business you're in, having someone who understands your needs is critical. That is why we just don't offer you technology, we offer you solutions. Enjoy Gamcel's internet broadband anytime, anywhere. Your national operator, Gamcel, Yaibaram.
All right.
Honey, did you remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But don't you know about Baluwo?
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 What is Baluwo?
Baluwo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baluwo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluwo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baluwo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products.
Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in.
Musa.
Na?
Ang pala talaga kama so.
Ay kita marso.
Ade paso.
Ayo. Do ni mutu.
Musa bari ning ate sila de.
Kema fula sila munen.
Tulo banta le mano banda.
Bari man sene so funde ni mano bande sa fonje.
Kilo le bota.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam ba.
Bare.
Wa ko do ki yana ne yuna ya mo.
Min to yona. Mansera, you don't know. Yaja. Ngamano sammanang matlo samman. Bismillah.
Na nyimano dia talo ko.
Yalo nyimano wara deme. Jona biro ngayin tawlet. Ngata ko do kama deme. Man façon fula wala beje. Kilo talul tabeje, kilo monni lul tabeje. Hani duli no beje. Ni tale ko do kama. Ni lefta ko do les ko do ta inaita. Na dia defone si manul sanjalin tulol ni hani nyin fongonye alkawme tuwabul kawme fo kan dirin klebe ni leminato. Ngabo ndije. Itulaka nyunu be samana. Yaje.
Stewart & Co. Solicitors, a legal excellence firm in London that can help you with all aspects of your legal work. If you are looking at immigrating to the United Kingdom, Stewart & Co. can help you to set up business, buy houses in the UK, and will deal with all your legal works from start to finish.
For all your general immigration work, we can help you with that as well. If you apply for any form of visa, whether student visas, settlement visas, marriage visas, or a child wanting to come to the United Kingdom to settle with the family, we can help you to achieve your goals.
Stewart & Co. Solicitors, a legal excellence firm specializing in conveyancing, immigration, litigation, family law, personal injury, licensing, no win, no fee. Contact us today at www.sk-solicitors.com.
TRRC public hearings for today. Apologies for the late start. We were working out some logistics. I think that's under control now. Imam, you have the floor. Please offer some prayers.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim Malik Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Rabbana innana amanna faghfir lana dhunubana wa qina azaban nar. As-sabirina was-sadiqina wal-qanitina wal-munfiqina wal-mustaghfiruna bil-isghar. Shahida Allahu annahu la ilaha wa malaikatu wa ulul ilm qaiman bil qist. La ilaha illa huwal azizul hakim. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin.
Amin. Shukran, Imam Jallo. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God Almighty, we continue to thank you for bringing us yet again to another hearing session. We ask that the Holy Spirit will guide the session from the beginning of it right up to the end. That those who will be here coming to testify, that you will grant them the willpower to be able to concentrate on the subject matter and to speak what they know and to deviate from what they do not know. We continue to ask that you will also grant the commission the discerning spirit to be able to decipher between the truth and falsehood. And we also pray for the populace in general, that they will be patient and they will not be driven by their emotions to make judgments, but that they will listen and that they will reason and reason well. And we ask that as the sitting continues, Lord, that you will grant patience throughout. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, my Bishop. Council, are we ready with the witness for this morning? If we are, let's proceed, please.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. We are ready to proceed with the next witness. Usher, kindly bring in the witness. Thank you.
Thank you.
I, Modou Lamin Touray.
Nte Mohamed Lamin Touray.
Nte Mohamed Lamin Touray.
Do swear that.
Mben kalila ko.
Mben kalila ko.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbe tonyale fola.
Mbe tonyale fola.
The whole truth.
Tonya dama.
Wodrom be wala fola.
And nothing but the truth.
Adunte fem fola mem manke tonyati.
Nte fem fola dinga manke tonyati.
So help me God.
Woto alama alaye makoy.
Mbe ala dani la pasa mpasa se makoy.
See. Imam Touray, welcome to the TRRC.
Thank you very much.
Imam Touray, bismillah, TRRC.
Baraka, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
My name is Esa Mbaifal. We have just met briefly. And my role is to assist you to provide your testimony to the Commission.
Ntomu Esa Mbaifal leti mbentale komando wati sutunkola anduntela do ko mbenti jam wala mnyiti ke dema la sedandiro nyi wicho nyi kono pour katambi nyaaro.
Today we would want to discuss the following topics with you. First of all, we would want to know your biography, that is your educational background and work experience.
Educational background ila londo nyi yemen soto karanta dingral mento aningila do ko nyi yelondo men sonan soto oto.
The Supreme Islamic Council, of which you are president.
And in Supreme Islamic Council,
how it was created. What is its state as an organization? What are its functions? Its relationship with the previous government of Yahya Jammeh.
Supreme Islamic Council
we would also discuss some of the decisions that were made by or pronouncements made by the Supreme Islamic Council or some of its members.
Supreme Islamic Council
we would look at the decision to ban certain individuals.
We
would look at some of the actions it has taken
against certain religious groups or sects in this society.
And fanal fananju men keta baro dolti me alon ko Supreme Islamic Council ye ta ke la modol kan dina bunda dolti me alon ko ye le kan banko kan.
Basically, those are the issues we want to discuss. Before we start, I would want to give you a bit of background and of information as to what we're doing and why we're doing it. This is a truth commission established by an act of parliament with a mandate to investigate and establish a true historical record of the violations of human rights and abuses that occurred in this country during the 22 years of Jammeh.
Andundo ko men dita nyin commission ala wala minti ko ka korosir ke ka jubere ke kulla me yalon ko eketa hadama di nyanta tinyalde me yalon ko eketa im bankun kan jang kabu yaya jamme si folo nyi bankun kan wala 1994 san kono fo 2016 wala wulta sango men nyi bankun kan jang ka korosir ke wala ka tarika lori mo sabatinda ko to ka londi ka mabo.
We all know that the constitution of this country provides every person living in this country with a freedom of religion and to manifest that religion in any way they deem fit.
Andum be yalla na nyimban kun kanjang même constitutional loi na bankola kitabu kuba nying ay nyanto di hadama di ngon hadama di la pour yebule la diani dino la ni lafta dina dino men na yebula dino nyin noma diate nyame itara yela lafo dina bunda nyin na diate nyame
but within the confines of the law.
Andu ni bo fanankela ke ni loi ni sarto le men fo ya bula noma.
We understand that during Jammeh certain rights of certain religious rights were violated, or the rights of certain individuals to practice their religion were violated.
And ngayin fahamu le fana ya jamela mansani wicho nyin kono jammo dantanu be jamme alon ko la dino nyi la nyanto e men dila pour ka bula dina bundal noma ila nyanto tinyale andu dina bundal fana no fanna la yol fana na nyanto tinyale.
And the mandate of this commission is to investigate what are those violations.
Andu abe kono do ko e men di ni commission la be kono wala ni mulle ni nyantol ti men alon ko yewlo nyantol tinyala muna nyanta tinyala men la tol kan.
The causes of those violations.
Muna sababu taw nyanta tinyaro la nyanta tinyala men la tay kan muna sababu tela.
The extent of the violations.
Elo sababu elo nyanta tinyala ni ngata la ay samba ay tate kan fo wati late kan fo wati jallal fo wati jumalla.
And who are the perpetrators of these violations?
Jumalem ni nyanta tinyala le men ni tinyaro la ni mol kan ke la nyantol tinya.
And the ultimate objective
andung hamenda menti
is to establish the truth about what has happened.
Wala mka tonyan keso sabatin me alon ko muna keta.
So that there would be healing and reconciliation.
Isaje ko be nyinala men keta jaralo ke ko la me alon ko keta mulla.
So that we can all come together as one people of the Gambia.
Saje mbesi murun kan nyoga ngambulol di nyola ngake Gambia nka kilingol ti mira kilin soro nyoe.
So this inquiry that we are doing is not an attack on any particular religion. It's not to question the validity, rules, or morals of any religion.
Manki nyinte ka korosiri ka jubere ka dina fanna o fanna ka foko ila itolla lonka woni lontandani muna ma nafati waranto muna ma la yiruwati amanke o fananti.
It is not to question the moral authority of any individual.
Manke nyinte fana ya londi nyine kam fana ka foko ka mo kinkulina la ko jube ala tamanya waranto ala hamo menti waranta kala ko samanya me dino la karola be dina bunda mento.
It is not an examination of Islam or the Sharia law.
Amanke nyinde fana commission ya londi nyine kama ka foko ka dina kilin jube ka tombon kala ko kisi ka jube waranto Sharia wala karola ka fana jube ka kisi amanke woti.
It is simply to ask the following questions.
Ya londi nyimen kam wala nyindi ko bina men fala jang.
Were any religious rights violated during the 22 years?
Da mento dina fanna o fanna me alon ka be bangun kanjang andung wuliya jele ko ila nyanto nyi atinyata le kaw kisi kisi.
Which were those religious rights that were violated?
Munam jumal munam nyanto dina bundal la nyanto te me alon ko wol tinyata le.
What is the extent of that violation?
Nyanta tinyani ngo tata la fu tembeda jumal la ila nyanto nyi na utinya.
And who was responsible for the violation?
Jumale o baro la dina bundal kankela nyanto tinya.
That is the inquiry we are embarking upon, and that is what we've been doing on this subject from the beginning of the session.
Wala munyi sio nyi lontang kangoti kabrin nyi sio nyi msira nyi sio ra yang kai nyi fanna nyi ka kisikisi wala nyi dina kuwala.
We are not siding with or against any religion. We are just looking at the law, the laws of the Gambia as captured in the constitution and the other laws of the country.
Mankanye desio nga sita nyina kama ka dina fanna kilin jube ka ul kaja fi warando ka bula wala ko no ka kisi me bula ring mendo ma wala loi memfo banko loi memfo nga menke be wala no ma amanke nyinde be dina kilina no ma ko nyin kono.
Do you understand, sir?
Yes, very well.
Do you have any questions on that which I may need to clarify before we proceed?
Follow.
For the time being, I have no question.
Thank you, Imam.
Imam.
Can you tell us your full names, please?
Counsel, just a minute. Just want to point that you have just made on the purpose of the commission. The Act does provide very clearly that to create this impartial record of violations and abuses, it outlined 4 main purposes. I'll refer to this from the Act itself directly. First, it is to promote healing and reconciliation. Second, to respond to the needs of the victims. Third, address impunity. And the fourth one, to prevent a repeat of the violations and abuses suffered by making recommendations. And the for the establishment of appropriate preventive mechanisms. Including institutional and just wanted them to add that onto what Council is just said about the purposes and of the exercise that we are involved in. Council, sorry for the interruption, but you may continue.
Yeah, very valuable contribution, Mr. Chair. Yeah, Imam, what are your full names, sir?
Yeah, Imam. Ito kendo nu?
Muhammad Lamin Touray.
My name is Muhammad Lamin Touray.
Could you give us your date and place of birth, please?
For isi la wulu sang ani wulu da dingira mendo isi je fono molen naba.
28 September 1955 Gunjur.
Can you give us a brief description of your educational background?
Ila londo ñin na londi karaw ñin na fanna la fanam fo so fanan kam kum ala sutian ka sutian di mole fo so fanan dino mole tata minto ki ya commencé minto la fo ila banta damendo ila karaw la fanna la
nga karaw start
I started I started learning
mama male bolo na suokono
from my grandfather in our own compound.
He
was the Imam of Gunjur at that time. He was called Famadi Touray.
For 1965,
till 1965,
Hatab Bojaye Karambungo Yele Gunjur.
That's the time when Hatab Bojang established a school in Gunjur. I enrolled into that school.
Karamala table for 1977.
I was learning from him till 1977.
Then to Saudi.
Then I went to Saudi.
Ngana BA KJ in Islamic law.
I did my BA at Saudi in Islamic law.
So Nata Murungambia.
Then I came back to the Gambia.
Did you do any other studies?
Exactly, nga higher diploma for teaching Arabic for non-speaking Arabic.
I also did a higher diploma in teaching Arabic and studying teaching others in Arabic.
And when did you finally return to the Gambia?
Inatana murunang Gambia bango kanjang wari jumalla
1989.
I came back in 1989.
And when you came back, did you become a member of any Islamic organizations within the sub-region?
Bri murunang Gambia bango kanjang fo inatana tara l'Islam bunda kafo kafuto le bang Gambia bango kanja waranto nyim nayin tundo to jamba.
Yes, kabiri murunta atara nkaramo mai kapo dolonu ikapo meko Islamic Solidarity Association of West Africa.
Yes, when I came back, I discovered that my teacher had established an association called Islamic Solidarity Association of West Africa.
So janning kananga tarate banta.
But before I returned back, he passed away in my absence.
So Kabrinata Yenteta as a president for that worker photo.
So when I came back, I was appointed as the president of that association.
Up
to this minute, I am still the president of that association.
Since 1989, that should be about 31 years.
1989 for science,
Wonderful. And where, in which countries does this organization operate?
Kabirim binala nung atara ay branch soto Ghana.
When we were coming back, it had a branch in Ghana at that time.
A branch soto Nigeria, Kano.
It had another branch in Nigeria at a place called Kano.
But Kabira Tefata 1984, Janin Tolbina, Fenjama Kanata Kapoto.
But when he died in 1984, before I returned, a lot of things stopped being done in the association.
So wale now branch will be dropped.
That was the reason why those branches were closed.
But saying.
But right now, at this moment,
we operate in Gambia, Senegal, and Guinea-Bissau.
We are operating in the Gambia, Senegal, and Guinea-Bissau.
And in addition to that, did you occupy any imamship when you returned to Gambia? Any imamship position when you returned?
Abe o kamfana bring imurunta na Gambia banko kan jamfana. Fo wati soron dala bam fanan inanda keta kake almamoti dulato bang.
Ntela mo gonjola deputy imam ratib for signing.
I am the deputy imam ratib of Gunjur up to this moment.
Nene ketanu imam Modou State House.
I was once an imam at the State House Mosque.
For watila.
For some time.
In addition to all that, you are also president of the Supreme Islamic Council, correct?
Yes. Supreme Islamic Council president.
Yes.
Can you tell us what were the reasons for the establishment of the Supreme Islamic Council?
For isa for nanye mundalile mune sababuta Supreme Islamic Council London kan aketa mune.
Ngamin tara constitution auto min kakapota mandi.
What I found in the constitution by what the operation, the association or the group operates by.
Walam nyente ko kabiring alfalia crosiroke.
That means that after the elders looked around and saw what was happening,
Muslime couple siala banko kay belola demanding.
Because there were a lot of Muslim associations being established in the country one by one.
Yeah, Imam, you mentioned the constitution. Which constitution are you referring to?
Constitution la kumofo. Ibe constitution jumal la kumofo ka.
Wala mo Supreme Islamic Council la constitution.
That's the constitution of the Supreme Islamic Council.
And by that, you mean the document that established the Supreme Islamic Council as an association or as an organization?
Niko ala constitution wala mindiko wala bukoti bukubati me yalonko atelemu Supreme Islamic sabatindi ke londi ke kafoti.
Yes.
Proceed, please.
Tenteng.
So inata korosiko mo jama be graduate kamfanan kabo bankol to minu mankilia.
They also discovered that a lot of people are coming back to the Gambia who were out of the country doing different, studying at different institutions who were coming back into the country at that time.
People were graduating from different countries and returning to the Gambia. I think that's what the Imam tried to say, correct?
Ameriko wato la molbe karamo bankang be bankol to me anon ko manki kilinti bi bakang be burun kan nan Gambia banko kanjang yolof.
Yes.
And which countries are you referring to?
Nyum banko ni ko bankol to ba wallam jumaldi banku jumaldi kela karamo bandamento.
Imam will talk constitutional.
No name of any country was in the constitution.
But are you aware, as a matter of fact, countries from which Gambians were graduating at that time?
By say itela londo to foi anate itela londo Gambiano lo benum ke la karan kumfa bankol mento bang foi te si londo la bang.
Actually ye jewuli min kamadal mawolo.
Actually I don't know what that was or what that means.
At that time, in which countries or from which countries were Gambians graduating from?
Watola.
In Islamic studies, of course.
Gambia dingol ikela karanun kumfanun banku jumalero dino Islam wala karola.
Banku dantambe olukono.
There were a few countries.
Sudan. Egypt. Saudi. Libya.
These are some of the few countries where Gambians went and graduated.
How about Morocco?
Morocco du banko du.
Morocco man start Juna.
Morocco didn't start early.
Hakilo man graduate Mary ngoluma men graduate akabot.
I am unable to remember any of the people who graduated from Morocco in the earlier days.
Yes, so Gambians were graduating from different countries and returning to Gambia.
Amunta Gambiano be la karan kumfa kan banku jamal do man ko mankiling ni pareta ye muruna Gambia banko kanjang.
what about this particular fact necessitated the establishment of the Supreme Islamic Council?
Sila mune nata na sababu fang men nata na sabu fo Supreme Islamic Council la jarata pour ka londi.
Ya londi ku jama kama wolu kono pour ka umbrella soto mimbe muslimi ado ko be kapula nyor.
Well, the reason for that was to have an umbrella body which will cover all other Islamic associations in the country.
These different countries from which Gambians were graduating in Islamic studies, did they share one common or universal ideology about Islam?
Banku mola yango banku siman kilingol le miano Gambianol kela karangol kumfaje e muruna njang. Ida lolondoro fo nyim bankol ye be mira kilin ne soto bandino la karolo fo ila miro la fatata la bandino la karola ba.
Actually, manda daming nte wala miro londa no. Nyuno ke mira wala la miro la wala nyendono ke mira wala.
Well, actually, the countries that I didn't visit, I cannot point or I cannot say this is the way they were thinking or this is the way they were carrying out their Islamic or their religious activities, or this is how they were worshipping, because I didn't visit their country, so I cannot say anything about that.
What I am trying to drive at is whether it was realized that these graduates coming from different countries had different perceptions or ideologies of Islam.
Lafta kamen ime sene majang wala minti ko fo nyingambia dingol me yalan ko ekela karam kumfana banko siman kilingol de andu ni wela karam ba yana ana muruna gambia banko kanja fo ni murunda na yela karam bang fo ila mirol ani la dino tamandirnya fo e ka kilinna bang lafta ko wala long
yalo manya na olona ni ataran successful ta na do koto because il lapitala na umbrella body lo mbebe mira kilongola min koto so ni wo tata no true momo ni mira kota na robe drop lala.
We shouldn't be able to know that there are different ways of going about their religious ways. What our intention was to be a body whereby anyone who returns home being a graduate, we will all have the same thinking, the same perception of Islam, and we will all follow the same route so that it will be oneness amongst us.
I have your statement here. And I would read out one sentence to you. And tell us whether it represents what you have in mind.
And
what you told the investigators. It is as follows. The graduates who returned from these countries all wanted to implement the Islamic ideologies of these different countries in the Gambia.
Bankol to mealon ko siman kilingol langi murunda na Gambia banko kanjay be lafta kela dino del tamandi nyala me yalon ko ya karan wala nyama ka murundi ni Gambia banko kanjang.
Does that represent your view?
O ni la miro oni tela fansu miro tata ba
wala yatina nga kaponyi lo.
That's the main reason for establishing this association.
Moni mira koten kana ibela pela kamim balundi minni tela karo damay nyomay.
So that nobody will come with any ideology which will be which will be practiced by that person or which they will like to establish in this country different from the mainstream that we have.
Wala yatina nemurunta koma domandindro.
That's why if you go back a little bit,
iba jela ko karambun jamal be banko ka ila silabosi solo inen dami nyomoy wala kana
If you look at it properly, you will see that there are many schools in the country. The syllabus that those schools have, if there is any similarity with the areas that they have done or the schools that they were attending, there will be that difference. But we want to bring back everything together.
But in Tolunga Peroke Gambia la Pansung syllabus dada mi alonko karambungol be katamane wala.
This is why we tried and we established our own syllabus, whereby every school in the Gambia will be running on those lines.
And in your statement, you went on to say, since the number of returning graduates were on the increase, an idea of having an umbrella body that will bring the different ideologies together. So that we can live in harmony. Does that represent your view?
Among the kokole bekere nka wala jara ngami expect nka lefta karla wala nyato.
Well, it's not like that. There is something existing which we want to cure. But what we wanted was to bring down everything into one mainstream, whereby anybody who comes with a different ideology, we will bring them all under one umbrella.
Proceed, please. And what else? What were the reasons? What were the other reasons?
Puruka kambengo sabatindi Michel Moldamate mabankoka.
So that our level best to establish unity among Muslims of the country.
With that objective, how was the council established and in which year?
Aning kafo nyim fana lota wati jumala aning lota san jumala fanana
1992.
And how?
Nyadi alota nyadi le
lo nyal minu katanyala bawon tolmu ti regime sabanjanglat.
We are the third regime, but the ones I attended, how they were formed or established.
Gambia la regional be member Gambia.
All the regions in the Gambia.
Ibeka mo tang anil lol ki kana Supreme Islamic Council.
Each region sends 15 people to the council.
Nimbe concret kala puruka kapo la members of Tombo.
If we are organizing a congress to select people for the association.
Nga palasol tandi lapta molu Tombo na daminuto.
We showed them positions whereby these are the positions where we want to have people to fill those positions.
Omo palas tang aning kilinati.
Those positions amount to 11.
We will
start by saying we are about to choose or select a president.
Jamale interested ke Supreme Council.
Who are interested to become the president of the Supreme Islamic Council?
Walla Jamale lefta mo kote mo
proceed please. 10.
You're 10.
Walla Jamale lafeta Jamale moje te lafeta miye kati.
Or who have seen somebody else who wants to become the president of the Supreme Islamic Council.
Ninga wolbe to soto pa pareta.
After getting all those names,
Moli minu tandiko foi la petale isawli nyininka yete chodi puruka ke council la president foi la petabang.
Well, we will start by those who were selected by other people. We will start by those people and ask them, well, so and so you were selected. Is it true that you are interested in becoming the president of the Supreme Islamic Council? If you say yes, your name will be added to those who are going to be voted in for. If you say no, they will just remove your name. This is why the congress that we held at Mansakonko, some people said they wanted Soriba to become the president. Some said that we want Bandin Drame to become the president. Some said they want Bajan to become the president, or Keba Landing Sanyang to become the president, or Imam Touray.
So Kabriye so
when all of those people were questioned, I showed them that I am not interested. So my name was.
So
those people who were interested to become president,
inata kaiti koyo nati blank paper tote mimbala.
They brought in a blank paper which had no name.
So
that paper was divided among those who wanted to vote.
So
after distributing those papers, they told them that the person that you want to become the president of the Supreme Islamic Council, write that person's name on that blank paper. But don't write your own name there.
So kabri mobe tal sape.
So after all those papers were written,
ye tombong,
they were collected, and they were counted.
Min na kaito siata.
The person with most of the votes, the guy who got the majority of the votes, became the president of the Supreme Islamic Council. Sometimes, if it is voting,
if
somebody says, I want Imam Touray to become the president, if there is no other person who is competing Imam Touray, then unanimously Imam Touray will become the president.
So Imam, the first Congress in Mansakonko in 1992 is when the Supreme Islamic Council was formed, correct?
Le Congress follow men soto Mansakonko 1992 sankono. O sangolam Supreme Islamic Council kafoni alota.
Mansakonko la Congress 1999.
The Congress at Mansakonko was in 1999.
Congress follow kata 1992.
The first Congress took place in 1992.
Maybe Independence Stadium or Friendship Hotel, something like that.
At the Friendship Hotel, maybe at the Independence Stadium.
Thank you, Imam, for that clarification. At this stage, what were the functions of the Supreme Islamic Council?
Silang nin tembenna Supreme Islamic Council ila doku munati.
Na doko
our job.
Our
job was just to mend things, to make things look better, and to do things that will make everything good in Islam.
Nimminunata iyaye sulo soto miye de walioto wala petinoto ngatange mako ngabang.
If there is a dispute anywhere or a disagreement which has become serious, we will get up and go there and talk to them to make sure that that dispute or disagreement comes to an end, and we will bring them together.
Wodani rolu ikabonye almamolia
Well, sometimes those appeals come from imams, sometimes from alcalos, sometimes from the chiefs, sometimes from the governors. Sometimes even the government, the central government itself, will want us to join them to go to a particular place to try and bring the people together.
So that
was the reason how we were able to end a lot of disputes that happened or that took place in the country.
Would you say imam, or of organization would you call it?
Organization I refer.
Would you say that it's a charitable organization?
Charitable organization
Supreme Islamic Council.
That's the Supreme Islamic Council. He's asking whether is that you mean the Supreme Islamic Council?
Is the would you say that the Supreme Islamic Council is a charitable organization?
Supreme Islamic Council famu charitable organization on wala fam molla ke la na fulo dundi je banka de ma pour eta ala coup d'etat
nin tata nin Kenya like kafol tola men na dunia kono.
If we take the normal way of naming associations in this world, yeah, we can say that, well, it is that type of organization.
But Supreme Islamic Council demanding.
But Supreme Islamic Council is different from most of those types of organizations.
Because I take it a body let me along command secondary sulatal.
Because it's a body which the central government needs. That's why
Kabiria Belola.
When it was being established,
directly.
I became aware that they themselves and the Yaya Sise were involved in the establishment of the
Atlantic Hotel.
Because he was selected by Jawara, the then president, so that he can join us so that we can establish this organization. And at that time, we used to meet at the Atlantic Hotel. Njai BP also played an important role in the establishment of the organization.
So amanke ko charity ka polmene be banta mo kalo pour ese fenyinala.
No, it's not like charitable organizations which can be formed so that they will be looking for assistance from outside.
Imam, it's been suggested that before its establishment, a number of institutions or schools or madrasas or majlis used to go abroad to raise funds for Islamic education in the Gambia.
Nim fotala ko janning Supreme Islamic Council kafo abelola mo kumtile nal tartanu sorotal nu men yalon ko e ka finti bantala jan ikata banta ikata depensiro nyini bantala ikata depensiro nyini nan kana Gambia bango kanja ikato ika karabungi doku karamu dingilal to ika wollel to use ke munafang dépense wala nan kana ti Gambia bango kanja jannen Supreme Islamic Council kafo be lola foto nyala moti
and it was deemed necessary to have an organization through which all these activities, fundraising activities or charitable activities could be coordinated.
Andu ninata naje ko ajaretale kuru pour que kafo lon même be kala ñu même ñu Supreme Islamic Council de melon ka be kala kafuti melon ka be kala kafu de melon ka kol be ta ke kafu ñoma même be kala dépense ñu ndrangot kafoti kafol be melon ka be tele be dépense ñu la kafol be toyala pour dino la karola foto ñala fana mo.
Was that a reason?
Fo wala mo dali lo de ban ala lon tawonje.
Yalon kafo be dunia kono.
You see, any organization in this world
aims objectives.
They all have aims and objectives. And that's always written in the principles or the constitution of that organization. If you want to bring in something else which is not part of that book, I don't think that will be able to fit in there. Because that was not the reason for the establishment of the organization. If that's the reason also you want to follow, then that reason has not been established in the rules of the organization.
Thank you very much for that clarification. You said the government wanted the organization to be established. Would you say that the Supreme Islamic Council is a private organization or is it a governmental organization?
Supreme Islamic Council.
Perhaps I should rephrase the question. Is it a non-governmental organization or is it a governmental organization?
Is a non-governmental organization.
It is not part of the government. It is a non-governmental organization.
And you mentioned earlier that in every organization, its aims and objectives are written in the laws of the organization. You recall that?
Ya fonu koma tunu janko kafu ala lontan kan mumenti anira hamenda mumenti ika safela constitution on yin kono leba fo hakilo si je malaba.
I said he said a little while ago that in every organization the aims and objectives of the organizations are written in the constitution of that organization, and everything that the organization does should be within the framework of what is contained in that constitution.
Kafu aka hamendal ning lontan kangol sotole andu wol nyana tarala constitution ila bukuba ning konole andu ila ko kuna be kala anyana tarala buko ning kono na mende alon ka ta buko ning kono.
Yes, that's true.
The Supreme Islamic Council, when it was established, did it have any governmental powers or any powers to enforce any orders?
For Supreme Islamic Council, billing yalo. For I fanna sort of a mayalon ko Mansakunda e Karasora Jela Bankela, cool Mankela, Sembota Kale Kambang, well, Mem Supreme Islamic Council, Tibankale, Kankabola, Mansakunda, Karola Bank.
Honey, what is it?
No.
Are you done with the interpretation? He said, no, WOTJ.
No, he said that's not part of it.
So you just said no.
He said no, that's not it.
Yes, that's the bit I was waiting to hear.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That no, that was not part of it. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. In fact, in your statement, you said that the council does not have power to force its decision on anyone. Is that correct?
Andu hankabi ya fo janko ila statement oro mem ye kuma ka mendi saferoro iko council nyin mem Supreme Islamic besoro ka la mokam pour ka kula mokam.
No, we don't have that power.
In fact, under the laws of the Supreme Islamic Council, do you have the power to censor anybody, to ban anybody from preaching? Do you have that power according to your constitution?
Ni la constitution men ke la loi ko men Supreme Islamic Council la loi fo ale sembo so la banka tongo la mo kamba kana kawando ke ba moran menni o kamulumba.
Never. Mo sembo so.
No, we don't have those powers.
Do you have the power as the Supreme Islamic Council to declare anybody non-Muslim?
For ale sembo fanan sora le bang Supreme Islamic Council kamo kankula ka chodi ka foko ite manke muslimoti fale o sembo sora le bang
mamera o musembo de kare manke misilimo tintela jeroto wonde sembodi.
I don't think there's a power of its own to point somebody and say this person is not a Muslim. I don't think that is a power. That's what you've seen, seeing, or what you understand about that person.
We just want to understand the extent of the powers or the aims and objectives of the Supreme Islamic Council as at that time.
Laftal ka London Supreme Islamic Council lontanda lontankan anila hamenda menti o watola. Anila sembo mentinu o watola.
Was it part of its functions to declare individuals or organizations as being non-Muslim?
Four. Abela do ko kono la bang kamo kankula waranto ka kafulem bang fo mo kunkilin na lam bang ka ko imanke muslimoti fo abela sembo kono la waranto fa abela do ko kono la bang
nsewo fonole.
Well, we can utter those types of statements. We can say things like that.
Would I be wrong to say that one of the principal aims of the Supreme Islamic Council was to help foster peace and unity, social cohesion within the country?
Four. Mbetilin na laban ka kanyim foko Supreme Islamic Council la lontan kan menti abe kono wala minti ko ka mamman fanna la me yalon ko abe kala banko dingol la karola de pour que suri nyola ko bendango ning juruboro ka kilinti ka kayro sabati de mol dam maltema fo amanke o e malo wala kamaba.
Very well. That's why it was established.
Thank you very much. And you would also agree with me that it was not the role of the Supreme Islamic Council to force anyone to accept to fast or pray at a particular day.
Nungi be sonna manyin la fanam ko Supreme Islamic Council amandre la sembo kono waranda amandre la doko kono pour ka mo forcer waranda ka fu forcer ka fo ko albesal la bile waranda albesunna bile waranda sama
sembo mantara Supreme Islamic Council ka fo forcer Supreme
Islamic Council doesn't have the powers to force people to say to pray today.
But if
the council deems it fit and they've seen a clear reason that people should pray on a particular day, they have the right to voice out that statement. No, but there is no force or power with us to force people to do things.
And the relationship between the Supreme Islamic Council and the government, is there any national law which established the Supreme Islamic Council? The answer to this is obvious, but I just ask this question so that its status would be very, very clear to everybody. Is there any national law which established the Supreme Islamic Council or gave it statutory recognition?
Four. Mansakunda ning Supreme Islamic Council la kafunyo yaro waranto ila badi yaro. Fo banko luale bejamba me yalon ko ay somebody Supreme Islamic Council ay sute bang ka somebody la banko la luaro.
Supreme Islamic Council,
the Supreme Islamic Council, it has a lot of work to do. The job they are supposed to do is very wide. This is why the government needs it and individuals also need it, likewise everybody in the country. But the law is power. We don't have that power. It is the government that has that power.
Thank you very much. There seems to be this misconception that the Supreme Islamic Council was established by an act of parliament, and you have just cleared the fact that it is an NGO, it was established under the Societies Act, and it is not established by an act of parliament.
Better yes and the Janko Supreme Islamic Council manga kafu de mayor on kon na deputy bumba wala luani londi wala luani saveka londi kafule mayor on ko drong model kafu tanyo bangu dingol ya kafoni londi ya lual fananta yi safe londi.
Is that correct, sir?
Exactly,
yes.
Exactly, yes.
Thank you very much. The relationship between the Supreme Islamic Council and former President Jammeh, can you tell us a bit about it?
Supreme Islamic Council, ani President Omembe Nunjan, Yaya Jammeh, ila badia benu nyame, fo si je fonye ba, abenu nyame.
Supreme Islamic Council.
Supreme Islamic Council.
Ala badia aning Gambia la mansakunda.
Its connection with the Gambia government.
Jawara Yahya Jammeh Baro.
Jawara Yahya Jammeh and Baro.
Isula ta pewo penda control se wo kenole.
Whatever they need, and they think that we can do it as a body.
Yembulala.
And they tell us to do it.
Wala munna do ko.
Well, that will be part of our job.
Ado nyanta ngake.
And we should do it.
Ni atara ning
if it is on the same lines with the Islamic law, we should do it. And if it is useful to the nation and to the citizens. So that's the same type of connection we had with Jawara, the same connection we had with Yahya Jammeh, and that's the same connection existing between us and Barrow.
One thing I have noticed from what you have said is that whatever you are told to do should be in line with the law, correct?
Ku kilimbeje kuma kan kilimbeje ila diamo kono ngammen suute babe wala mindi ko je ko ku falie pour aliyake alkadile ko aliyo ko nyinki anel luwanyi ta nyola foto nyale
law de data bakele.
The law is something that is very tight in its own. It should be something that Allah will accept. That's how we work.
Would you say that the act that you are asked to do should also be lawful under the laws of this country?
If we o baro nyini yemen yal kanim men pour aliye menke fo abekala baralti fana me alon ko abetara loi fana ko tolo bang ko loi nyin ko to bang
yalo loi olo moy ka dada e betea to nyaka.
The law is to do something, let it be good and truthful.
Olo musharia wala misilme ala do code.
That's the Sharia. That's what Muslims should do.
So misilme anen loi tilinding o e banyo wale.
So to be a Muslim or the norms of Islam and the law are almost the same.
Law tilinding.
A law that is straightforward.
Thank you, Ya Imam.
Barakabake, Ya Imam.
Forcing Gambians to pray on a particular day, you said, was not part of the powers of the Supreme Islamic Council, correct?
Ka force wala Gambian ol kan ka lung tombon ka fo albesal lañu lung karlela iko amantra Supreme Islamic Council la do ko kono tonya
force ka sali.
Yes.
To
force people to pray is not part of our function.
As an imam and also as president of the Supreme Islamic Council, would you say that it is lawful in Islam to force anybody to pray or fast at a particular day?
Mala men naimu alma moldi andung ital fana Supreme Islamic Council president fo e bayin fola ko force walam dino la karola pour ka mo force ka fo ebe sunna min karle waranto ebe salla nyin lun karle fo force wala mo dino la karola ba
dino fa mo force soto.
The religion itself doesn't have anything forceful.
Because alabato mungani olete.
Because worshipping Allah comes from the heart. Somebody can be standing on a prayer mat, bending down, standing up, but that person, if you look at it properly, is not praying. Worshipping comes from the heart, and nobody reaches that heart except Allah himself.
So wala nania force is action o general mimbiko yemin fo abe wala bar mi muku sahare wala wala mamanta wala.
So if you force somebody, he can just do the actions and you will see him doing those actions whilst in his heart or in her heart the performance is not there.
So sondomo adama demona alabat.
So it is the heart that will agree for somebody to worship properly.
I cannot agree more with you on that important point. But the question I am driving at is, would it be lawful to say everybody in this country must fast or pray at a particular day?
Fo dino la karol force dino ya force la mo kandama force ka fo mole ko be sunna bile force ka warando be salla samale warando sininding force ka ngawol to nyininka
yalla wo sembo de man sa fama bulu man sa fama te wo sembo de la no mola.
Well, that power doesn't lie with the government itself, so they cannot force people to do that. And Allah has not given that power to us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. May I ask that a video be played, please? A video of Yaya Jammeh about the Eid.
Let me make it very clear. Here in this country, we go by Suratul Kafirun. We leave judgment to the Almighty Allah. Finally, I will also not allow people to divide Islam in the Gambia. Because also it is in the Quran that we should not allow anyone to divide Islam or Muslims. Those who say they are waiting for, let me say that in Wolof. Ñi ne duñ julli ndigal la ñoo xaar iko minu ko ite salila e ka yamarole la moy duñ julle sen serigne bi naka ñu julle fo ele ken du julle fi ako ite salila ja yata ila morobe dami wala be yamaro batuka ñi ñepp wa nga ne yow ndigal nga xaar te ndigal ki la joon ndigal bi nekku fi ndax fi la nekk dama si fu mo julle koku sa du julle si Gambia sagat ma yow ci be Gambia ko do je te ko ka yamarole band batu yata wo Noma, instruction to local government. Ako local government man sakuna rengo bunda. Mo jox sefi ay biamu sefole ak governor anin gouverneur ñu jox ndigal alkali c'est alkalo ya maro di alkalo la ñu taxa iliman yoyu ñu fa ñoo nekk ima sa yo ñu joxe sen bopa iliman ñu ne ndigal la ñu wax nañ leen taxa ci sen mos bi odna ko tej wos satel me min yalon ko la al mamol mu sa yo lati ni ma wo ke al fenkol soro la minister intira journal instruction interior minister police bunda nga ya maro di la unless you want to be in my hotel. Ana su fekkee da nga bëgg a dem ci hotelam bi na nit julli elek ako aba jibela jumale be salla Gambia kono jal sam billahi wallahi taala ñu set la kalita la billahi wallahi taala sen ma nga gis ako aba je kamne last 2 days ako ti flol ko
pardon us imam ntolbe yalla moy
kendegal.
Was that lawful? Was that what we just heard from Yaya Jammeh? Imam, sorry, we were asked to hold on. There's a technical problem being sorted out. Thank you, Imam. What we have just heard from Yaya Jammeh, we heard him say that everybody must pray a particular day. Was that lawful?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.
We thank God.
Because Yahya say mandate din on Supreme Islamic Council ala India moto jam.
Iko say akamba.
Nko say yamaro din on Supreme Islamic Council.
Yahya could give
India moto jam.
He could give instructions to the Supreme Islamic Council by the statement he made here.
But in tolunga ala tentu.
But we thank God
ate Yamaro the local government minister.
That he gave the instructions to the local government minister. We had no business with it.
Imam,
I underline that fact also.
Imam,
but the question I am asking you, what Yaya Jammeh pronounced, was that lawful?
Min tambita,
what passed
ni Yaya tema in particular issue
between me and Yaya Jammeh on this particular issue, if you were aware of it, you wouldn't have brought this issue here. We discussed many issues here. I gave him many examples too.
La society jang.
Our society here,
this
is another, which is why I told him that you get up from your home and go to the mosque to pray. You pass people playing draft. You pass others playing lodo, others brewing attire. You go on to pray and return back. Just as you left them, you will find them the same.
Never.
And never has anyone attacked another on the basis of not praying. For that reason,
I
told him that we have news to give people or information, but whether they adhere to it or not, that is not our responsibility. If we had developed an understanding on that issue, then this thing that he has just said, he wouldn't have said so.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Imam.
Imam.
And it is good to know that there are people who protested.
But
what we want to first underline here is that that statement he uttered, that everybody must pray a particular day, let's call it by its name. Was it lawful or was it unlawful?
So malong aka nyininka jamal kumola na la baro.
I don't know whose statement and actions you are asking me about. Yaya Jammeh's or my own work? We are not talking about your own words. We are talking about the words that were uttered by Yaya Jammeh, the then President of the Republic.
Yaya Jammeh
Those words, were they lawful or were they unlawful?
And in Sharia manta because Sharia mo force.
It is not in line with the Sharia because the Sharia does not force anyone. I can also tell you that it is not in line with the laws of this country as contained in the Constitution and the laws of the Gambia.
Wato aninyi banko la lualu manta nyola ka benna bukuba kono nyamin e ka fo meye constitution anun anim banko la lualu fanan manta no nyola,
which means that it is unlawful in Sharia and it is unlawful under the laws of the Gambia.
Wala mnyenti ko wairi Sharia ngo mansongala Gambia fanan lualu abe safari nyamin e mansongala
Sharia ngo mansongala puru ke force dia kuya iba kala tenne.
The Sharia does not force you to do things forcefully in a particular way. What ought to be done is what the Sharia advocates. That which ought to be done. When the crescent is sighted in the Islamic world, all Muslims are expected to fast. That is the way Sharia puts it. But if someone fails to do and you attack the individual and for not doing so, that power is not given to people.
Thank you, Ya Imam.
Imam.
Yaya Jammeh went further to say
Yaya Jammeh continued
that imams that would go against his edict, his statement, his order would be arrested and would be removed from their imamship. Did you hear that part?
Very well.
Was that lawful?
If he had meant that, then he would have arrested many imams. There were many imams that did not pray. That is why I thought that was just a mere statement, but it did not actually mean it.
But for now, let's not get to that part yet, whether he meant it or not.
But for saying, mamfuta autofollow for aya abakono le kapare kake bangfodung amampare akela.
But let's examine whether that statement was lawful.
Was
it lawful?
I said I do not know upon what he based his statement.
But under the Sharia, in which you are very knowledgeable, would that statement be lawful?
Bari sariyango la karola katu ite fomo sariyango lonnaleti ay nyim mem foteng fodum ku tilindingo lo men ni luata
ni momi ma salimbe soronna wo sembo sariyango mawdi mo.
To lock up anyone that does not pray is power that the Sharia has not given to anyone.
How about if you prayed on another date, I would arrest you and detain you and remove you from your imamship. Would that be lawful?
Ando amem fanam foko momondin salta lundola men natela lungu fatata mbe mutalale nge sorong andu be bondila almami yalale fodum wo kuma kan wo fanan ni luata tale ba
yalong tonyalo mulwa mona bankola tarambulo lati.
But you know, it is true, the law is what we run our country by. But the law is tight, very tight. But because if you ask me if that was lawful or unlawful, I would not be able to answer that. Because I do not know upon which Yaya based his instructions on.
Sariyango mang sembo di mola ke force yesale wala lunkari. Tenun jamengo molu janjanda salola. Momo be marse konombite be no kanne ningana.
The Sharia does not give the powers to force anyone to pray. That is why if that power was in existence, then after prayers, we would all go to the market and arrest all those that are in the market.
Momo manda salola mbite be kamalage arrest.
Anyone that does not go for prayers will go for them and arrest them all.
Bari sondomole ka ala batu adong ala doronde ka jeje. So,
but it is the heart that worships God, and only God that sees what is in the heart.
Would you say that the attempt Yaya Jammeh was making to force the whole country to pray at a particular day would have amounted to a violation of the rights of the Muslims?
For the men for can the Yaya Jammeh kuma kan lumenufo kamolu force ke salin di luna sai ngomu kuleti me ya lonko atabe men karakan fodum ay molu la nyanto le tinya banko kam me ya lonko misil mollem.
I don't think I can answer that.
Well,
because the question is very wide.
Because
what someone says because he can do, or what he says because he said so.
Because if
you say that anyone that does not pray, you'll be arrested, do you think anyone can do that in this country? So that is just a mere statement.
Let me change the question. Let me rephrase it. Those who prayed on that day because they were afraid that if they didn't, they would be arrested. Would you say that their rights were violated?
For isafo no ulumenu silata isalta wo kumaka wokang for yewula nyanto tinyale ba.
What's totally?
That happened.
It's
a question I'm throwing back at you. Were there people that prayed because they were scared?
I normally would not answer questions, but on this particular occasion, I would say yes.
Ako jamaja mante buka jabiro ke nte kanyinin karo le kabari fana nanyi nyinin karo kanyindong mba fala ha molu srontal menu silata isalta.
Would that have been a violation of their rights?
Fodum between sign wairi silata le isalta fo wala nyanto tinyata le ba.
Yalon nyanto tinyata ni tata ni meseleme ala karola wala mutanoti.
Well, you know, if you are talking about a violation of the rights, if that is from the Islamic side of things, then that is the problem.
All
the others that did not pray, what was the reason for them not praying?
Be atela situation or answer whether
it is based on that one can say whether or not their rights were violated. You must know the reason for which they did not pray. If he did not pray in his right, then their rights might have been violated. But if he deliberately refused to pray and disobeyed God,
so as far as it is
then if you do not know which of these two, then you cannot possibly answer that question.
From what you said, I take it that there is some element of violation of religious rights of people.
Yes. Yes. I'm asking you.
I'm just giving a continuation.
I don't understand. I'm a bit lost.
I'm just encouraging you to continue. Your statement was not yet completed.
Thank you. Actually, I had completed. My statement was by some people praying on the day that he dictated as a result of fear for those people their rights were violated.
katu ala kumakangoli ye sila woto munyine tiko woto yewla nyanto tinyale katu ala kumakangoli ye silandi
yela nyanto tinyale ni atarako ala ya londe ko imanya nasan.
Your rights would be violated if at all, truly, even God knows that you were not supposed to pray.
But if
it were that, in fact, you were supposed to pray, then if that is the case, the one who made you afraid that you prayed is actually helping you.
So as far as
so that is why, since we cannot tell which is of the two, we cannot say directly that people's rights were violated.
But clearly you cannot rule out that people's rights were violated.
Bari tonya ite nyum fanam bayno la ka foko molu sotonta ye mennu la nyantolu tinya sila nyakam.
Maybe. All we can say is maybe. But that is a secret which to unravel it is not going to be easy.
But what is clear is that there is no law in Gambia which empowered Yaya Jammeh to make the pronouncement that he made. Do you agree with that?
Gambia la law
I do not know Gambia's laws.
Sharia?
Sharia mola kamo force proesa.
The Sharia does not empower anyone to force another person to pray.
Now let's go to the situation of Sheikh Haidara.
Ngata Sheikh Haidara la kulu kansai.
Muhyiddin.
Sheikh Muhyiddin Haidara.
You know that he was arrested allegedly for not praying on the date Yaya Jammeh directed that everybody should pray. Are you aware of that case?
Yes.
I have a newspaper here. It's a Fourier newspaper of 4th August 2014. Exhibit 110. And it says that Sheikh Muhyiddin Haidara, the Caliph General, and Alkalo Buye Touray of Sangajor Dasilame, they were arrested by police for observing the Eid prayers on Tuesday, 29 July 2014. And they were taken to the police, where they spent 3 nights. What do you say about that?
Statement before.
The statement that I gave before.
Ni Muhyiddin Moto anin salo salibalia relation soto.
I made it clear that if there was any connection between the arrest of Sheikh Muhyiddin Haidara and the refusal to pray, then if that were the case, all other people that did not agree to pray on that day would have been arrested. Because he was not the only one that did not pray.
So why Muhyiddin
and why Muhyiddin and the others were not touched?
So
that is why the reason behind it, only God knows.
Would you say that if Muhyiddin was arrested and prosecuted for not praying on the 29th,
ye muhiddin muta nyina kam ko amansali karoti limuwan nin kononto nala muto ketaw dalilo le kande.
Would you say that that arrest and detention was unlawful?
Fodo ba fulale ko woto ala wo muto ani la soron ani luwa mantanyo.
Nse peope mpono don wala mente ko ya wala fo ko ya muta wala kam.
If there is anything that I can say, it would be that that was the reason advanced for his arrest.
But I
accept that if that were the reason, then he would have been arrested with the others that did not pray. Therefore, Mohideen was not arrested for refusing to pray. There are many other issues involved.
Okay, but I understand the position you are advancing. But what I want you to answer is what is stated by the government. They said they have arrested him for disobeying Yaya Jammeh's order by not praying on the 29th of July 2014. In view of what the government has said, do you think that arrest was lawful or unlawful?
I don't think we can arrive at that answer if we are not sure that that was the reason for his arrest in the first place.
But Imam, the government said that is the reason. And when they took him to court, they charged him for disobeying the lawful order of the president. So we cannot now question whether there were other reasons for his arrest or not. But even if there were other reasons, the question I ask you is the reasons that the government has given. Are those reasons lawful for the arrest of the Imam?
You know, all the people that were arrested from different places, I will base it on the reason that will give me my right. That is what I do. But whether that is real or otherwise, there were many question marks on many of those. The arrest of Muhyiddin for the refusal of praying that prayer time, he was not the only one that did not pray in that particular prayer time. If it was based on refusing to pray, that led to his arrest.
Why? Why
did they not also arrest the others that did not also pray? So there is a wide difference in this matter.
Yeah, Imam, with all due respect, you are still not answering the question. We can go round and round and round, but the elephant is there for you to see. Was it lawful to arrest the Imam for not praying on the day Yaya Jammeh ordered? Or was it not?
Yaya Jammeh lungu men fo ko moli sali. Italia fo ko ye alimamu muta wole kang. Wodunni loi tatale bang fana manta.
Apa heka to defana nga nyenenka fo ya muta salibalia la tonya ke bang.
Can you pardon me? Let me also pose this question back to you. Are you certain that he was arrested based on the refusal to pray?
Yeah, Imam, that is what the government stated.
Yeah, Imam, man sakunda ye wole fo ya senayandi.
Ni atara ko ka foko ye women fo woman saha. Nde ba fola ko woman saha. Because ni wole saha tano. Ani minu be man salibe wole be mutalal.
If that was the reason for his arrest, I would say that is not a genuine reason. Because if the reason were genuine, then he would have been arrested alongside the others that did not pray along with him.
Yeah, Imam.
Yeah, Imam.
I'm not asking you whether the reason given by the government was genuine or not genuine.
Mantare nyinin kaka nyina ko man sakunda e dalilo memfo fa tembeta wala fa mantiling me nyinin ka wala.
What I am asking you, did government have the power to arrest him for praying on a day that is different from the one prescribed by Yaya Jammeh?
Man sakunda memfo ko ya muta lunela a manson salila lunula Yaya Jammeh lungo memfo fo ka muta wo lungula wo salibaliala akawle nyinin ka wayri teliyole fo akay nyinin ka wala.
100%.
It is clear to me. It is clear to me 100%. That he was not arrested for merely refusing to pray on the designated day.
Yes, Imam, you know that, but
100%.
But the commission does not.
Akoya Imam ite holon akoyete mawairi ko 100%. But commission ma
yalo kalta jan.
You know, I swore here.
Yes. 100%
I know 100% that he was not arrested for that reason.
Okay. You know that, yeah, Imam.
Akoyete le yolo ya Imam.
But the government did not say that.
Bari mansakunda mawofo.
The government said
mansakunda ko
they arrested him
ya muta nyine kama
for observing Eid prayers on 29 July.
Oh, ay salo ke July karoti limuang anin konontole iko ya muta wole kam.
And that is what he was charged with in court.
Adumbiri ya sabba kito la fanan ya tumi wolela. Kwa manson sallallahu.
That charge.
Wo tumiro.
Forget about the reasons for the arrest.
Dalilo lumeni ya kendi ya muta nyina wolula.
That charge.
Ya tumi omenna wonya.
Was that lawful according to Sharia or unlawful?
Sharia wala karola. Ya muta omenna wonya. Fodum wo nilwa tatale famantili.
Ya londenga milong wole important amansa e mimfo.
You know, what I know is more important than what the government said.
So the mansa konga muta nyindala koitantela ko woman saha.
So if the government gave reasons for his arrest and it's clear to me that those were not genuine,
nte kalila odokola ngapeng answer me alonko among is not existing.
I will not swear, then turn around and say something that is not existing.
Okay, yeah, Imam, let me read out. This is Foroya. I have read it out. Okay. I would now look at Cairo News. It's an online paper.
Sa Cairo News financing of womu online kaito leti menu ka kibarol bondini computer la.
And this is what it says. And I beg you to put aside what you know personally.
Kombe danila ite melong ulandi karala nyilla kuma kango nsio jube.
Let us just focus on what the government said.
Man sakunda ye memfo duka ngawo dam manjibe.
And we talk about the legality of what the government said.
And
we put aside for the time being what the government may have thought or did, but which is secret. And this is what we have here. The Caliph General of the Serif Caliphate in Dasilame Sangajor,
Caliph General Memmo Califoti Dasilame Sangajor,
who has been illegally detained since Tuesday,
Memmuta Tilimbalia Kang Kabrin Talatalunga Mutaring,
on Thursday morning ferried to Banjul for a meeting with the members of the Supreme Islamic Council.
Ramisalung somanda ya nati Banjul pro aning Supreme Islamic Council la moli bengoke.
The council members reportedly told the Caliph General
Council dingule nyim fo Caliph General ye kokumo fintita nyaming
that his arrest was initiated by them, Supreme Islamic Council.
It is Supreme Islamic Council le kangodi pour ye sirifo nyimuta
and not President Jammeh.
Amanka ko President Jammeh le ko ya muta.
Sheikh Muhyiddin Haidara, a resident of Fonyi in Western Region,
Serif Muhyiddin Haidara, member Siring Fonyi, Birka Matundo Kang,
was told that his arrest was in connection with his refusal to obey President Jammeh's edict or fatwa.
President Jammeh Kangmoy wala ay sarto memfo.
That no Eid prayers should be held in the Western Region area on Tuesday. That is what was reported. Was that arrest for not praying on the date of Yaya Jammeh's fatwa, was that unlawful?
Yaya Jammeh yo fatwa mendi wonya. Nyina salibali asrifo salibali ya wulumula fo ila muto dum wo mu silatili multi bang
ala tentu bage
we thank God.
Mbe duala commission e fadam.
We pray for the commission also
because ala IMAM party haraje platform ola
because God chanced Imam party with a platform
to
clear himself in front of the commission,
because
when he made it known to Muhyiddin that we arrested you,
dunia bear misunderstanding.
The entire world misunderstood him.
But akwaita mo bela ko yara pang wo actiono abe Muhyiddin le makoika.
It is clear to all that that action was intended to assist Muhyiddin himself.
Because ni ya Jammeh ya mota police olute hanyila Muhyiddin bulala.
Because if Yaya Jammeh was the one that arrested Muhyiddin, the police would not have been brave enough to release him.
But ninga ate itande ko council le ya mota do no bota police olukuna.
But if he makes it look as if he was being arrested on the behest of the council, then the pressure would be taken off the policemen.
Puru Muhyiddin kana walula mane ala dimbayale.
So that they will not do anything that is shameful or bad to him in front of his family.
That
was why he tried all he could do on that day to make sure that Muhyiddin spent the night in his own house. But what God destines, nobody can do anything about it. But Muhyiddin knows he's a good friend of mine. And the whole of Das Lamin knows. And all the sheriffs know that. The reason why Muhyiddin was arrested. It was not a refusal to pray, it was not also the council.
Still, I will ask my question again. And I beg you for the last time to answer the question. I understand you have said that the reasons advanced by the government for his arrest are different from the actual reasons for his arrest. But we all know that government gave a particular reason for his arrest. And when Muhyiddin met with the Supreme Islamic Council, what was discussed was the same reason that was advanced by the government.
Ulfanayo dalila kilingole faye mansa kunda ye dalilo memfo.
Isn't that the case?
Fa dunga manke wale nyama ba.
Ani.
No.
What happened?
I spoke there. And I did not say anything that was related to that issue. We express our displeasure on something that is not our intention and something that we will never accept here. And that was the way things were.
Well,
the government said this. Whether that was right or not right, I do not think I can answer that. I cannot answer that. What I know, that which the government said, that is not genuine. I know that.
But yeah, Imam, not only was it, well, it may not have been genuine, but it was patently unlawful.
Because Mr. Fall besularing wo ansalam bulo nte bulo dalilo min kamma.
The reason why Council Fall is demanding that answer from me, I do not know.
It is for the Commission to have a better understanding
the
extent of the violations of the religious rights of the Gambian people. And who was responsible for that violation? On this particular issue, the members of the Supreme Islamic Council themselves said they arrested Muhyiddin. But you have explained the reason why that was said. But government also made a pronouncement that they arrested him because he disobeyed Jammeh's order. By answering the question, you help us to understand what is the right that is violated under Sharia, and who violated that right. That's why I want you to answer the question. That would help the Commission in its findings. Because this whole thing that we are talking about here is not that we are attacking Islam or that we are attacking Supreme Islamic Council. We want to expose the violation of rights by Yaya Jammeh and those who enabled him. We have heard what he said. You told us that he did not have the power. Now somebody had been arrested on the basis of the pronouncement by Yaya Jammeh. Whether the government told us the truth or they lied, would you say that what the government told us that they did was lawful or unlawful?
Mansa kunda yo menke onya etelfon la kankularo kan ye menke onya fo anilua tata le fani lua manta
yalo nga tandela koita ko.
You know, I showed you that it is clear that
sembo ten tolla kamo arrest.
We don't have the power to arrest anyone.
Adung nga tande ko.
And I also showed you that
Ya Jammeh ko molu kana sale.
Ya Jammeh said that people should not pray.
Mo tang ya so be salta.
10 people disobeyed him and they prayed.
Atata kilim modolo kona.
He goes and arrests one amongst them and comes with him.
You want
to make me accept that it was a refusal to pray. That was why this individual, which is why this individual was arrested. Why did he leave out the others?
But Imam, asking yourself a different question. I did not ask you that question. What I asked you is, the government said they arrested Muhyiddin for a particular reason. Was that lawful? Answer only that.
Ya lonte je ansalano because mansai wo minfo aya min le don fo be dia mu furola.
You know, I cannot answer that one. That which the government say, did the government actually mean that, or was that just an empty statement?
Na ya mean
if the government meant it,
mo mansali ababele arresla.
All the people that did not pray would be arrested. Then he is just empty talks. What he said, he did not mean it.
But Imam, if our recollection is right, Imam Fati told us that Imam Muhyiddin was arrested for that reason, for not praying.
Nimbe hakilo muruta koma. Imam Fati yenyine fonte lube janko. Muhyiddin mutata nyin dalilo le kanko abalanta sallale lungla ya Jammeh memfo.
And all the papers reported the same thing. And the son of Muhyiddin, who testified before the commission, said that his father was arrested for not praying. Rather for praying on the wrong date. Prescribed by Jammeh.
Ya fama mutadalilo menkango ye nyine fayenko isalta lunela ye ya Jammeh la kango soso isalte lundola.
And this is exactly what it said.
Andung afele ayole fojang.
My father prayed the day Jammeh.
Mfama salta lunela Jammeh ko mo kana sali lumme.
And after coming back home,
birin setanansu
a police vehicle arrived and said they came to arrest the person who led the prayers.
Moto police la moto futata iko inata mole mutame ya lonko atele tambita molu nyato ke salindi.
When they realized my dad was old, around 80 to 90 years,
biri yaje ko mfama mukebala moleti asiobe sanji tanse kata sanji tankonon tokan,
they found it hard to arrest him.
Koleate bulu puru sa muta onoto.
They arrested Alkalo Buya Touray and took him to Buyam Post. My father was later called to go to Buyam Police, which he did. And he was arrested when he went. So the Supreme, well, Imam Fati said he was arrested for praying on the prohibited date. At least that is maybe one reason he was arrested. If there are other reasons, at least this is one. The son also stated the same thing. All the newspapers said the same thing. He was charged before court for flouting the order of the president. So even if there are other reasons that may be known to you, all we want you to tell us, under Sharia law, was it lawful to arrest the imam for not praying on the prohibited date? For praying on the prohibited date.
Sharia la karola. For nyinyantale purka alimamo nyi muta ka fo asalita lunne la lumme president ko mo kana sali.
I thought we had gone beyond that. I told you that.
Sariango mang sembodi mola kamo force kasali, aman sembodi mola kamo arrest because aman sali.
That the Sharia does not give powers to anybody to force anyone to pray on any particular day or to arrest a person.
Thank you very much.
Inumbara.
So we take it Muhyiddin's rights were violated.
I do not know that.
Well, we know that, sir, from your answer. And the commission is here to make its findings. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, it's a 1:15, Mr. Chair. Maybe we will take, perhaps maybe we just continue until 1:30. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So the other issue I want to bring, still on the violation of rights of Gambians, is the issue of the Ahmadiyya. I know that this is a difficult topic, but we look at it only from the lens of the laws of the Gambia. And again, I have to explain this. This is not a challenge to Islam. It is not questioning Islam. It is not an inquiry as to what religion is right and what religion is not right. It's a question of looking at the laws of the Gambia and to check whether the actions taken by individuals and institutions are lawful or unlawful.
Doku bundalu anim molu kunkilin nali ekolu menuke fodum wol nilua tatale bamfo nilua manta.
And that is independent from our personal views that we hold about religion.
Andu wonintel fangul la jero fatatale ntelinga dino nyinje nyaming.
So this is not about who is Muslim or who is Ahmadiyya.
Nying amanke nyintiko jumale muslimoti wala jumale ahmadiyati.
It is all about whether Section 25 of the Constitution have been violated.
Walem na constitutional lua membe nyimbanko sambakang alabunda muang ani lulu njang fo iwo lua tinyata le famantinya.
Thank you.
Number.
You may have been aware that a lot of pronouncements have been made against the Ahmadiyya. Correct?
Sikeno ibota nyinkalamako. Kuma jamal le fota ye mennu foka Ahmadiyya lutumiala fo ibota ukalamale ba.
Yes. We have received one letter that was written by the Ahmadiyya to the president.
Letter of sotonta me alonko Ahmadiyya lu ya safeka ki president oye.
The letter is dated 10th August 1997.
Later on in August till 1997 was along asafeta.
Mr. Chair, this is Exhibit 117C.
Musede kaito la numbaleti 117C.
In that letter, the Ahmadiyya complained that there's a threat to persecute the Ahmadi Muslims.
Silanda beje ko aseke ye Ahmadi Muslimolu muta ke mantora ke silandi ka kukela nyimbanko kan.
That is their complaint. And in paragraph 2 of the letter, they said as follows: that somebody said that the Ahmadis should be taken to 22nd July Square
22nd July Square
asked to convert to Islam or be killed. In Sharia, does anybody have the right to make this pronouncement? Yes, the question is in Sharia. Does anybody have the right or the power, for instance, to make this pronouncement that the Ahmadis be taken to Makati Square, July 22nd Square, be asked to convert to Islam or be killed? Would such a pronouncement be lawful in Sharia?
What time did you say that letter was written?
1997.
1997 sangokon.
I'm the right person work action or jabela.
I think the right person to answer that question is the one whose signature is on the letter.
I understand what you're saying. But Imam, you have a degree in Islamic law. You are the president of the Supreme Islamic Council. You have a responsibility to help build peace and social cohesion in this country. Your wisdom and knowledge in Islam can help this country a great deal. And this is one of those periods that your country needs you. To help it understand what can be done in the name of the religion and what cannot be done in the name of the religion. And I ask you this question. Is it lawful in Sharia for anybody to call to say a group of people be brought and be forced to convert to Islam or be killed? Is that lawful in Islam?
Actually,
Actually, between me and Mr. Fall, if he does not want us to be here until the next day, because we are surely going to be here until the sun sets, this is a letter that was written.
Why?
The one that wrote it, why was he instructed to make this statement? Only that person alone can answer questions regarding this letter. I cannot answer that question here till the next morning.
Imam, is it not true that in Islam, you cannot force anybody to convert into Islam?
You cannot do it.
Because he has to be willing from his heart. And you cannot reach a person's heart.
And the Islamic religion itself prohibits such conduct, doesn't it?
Along Islam dino fango. Ayun ku fasong lutonne fodo wonde to nyati bang. Forseo.
Ya long Muslim ya do ko fente je min tambita kamolu kanu ya hame be ke Muslim olo mo dino la do ko.
The work of Islam is to love people and wish that all of them embrace the religion.
Ya na Cairo kono nyomo kono badia kono bare be ke Muslim odi. Olo manabiya mo la do go da ninkilare.
To come in peace, to come in cordiality, but for all of them to be Muslims is the wish of everyone who is in the work of Islam.
And by extension, it is prohibited to force anybody to convert forcefully into Islam. It is prohibited, isn't it?
And ngateo sila kilimukam. Woto nyimutongoleti pour ka molu mutake I force ke inati ke force to bindi Islam okono.
Mote mo force to bindi la no.
No one can No one can forcefully convert someone into Islam. It is the heart that converts. The tongue does not convert.
You are telling us about possibilities.
Exactly.
Whether it is possible or not possible.
Amunta benyine fokanyeng kulu menusikeno. Ase keno le wala ate keno la.
I am not asking that question.
What
I am asking, that from your infinite wisdom in Islam and Sharia, is it not prohibited to force anybody to convert into Islam?
There is no force in religion.
You have told us that before.
Because when we hear force, it's either you do it or else something else will happen. That is force. That is not in the religion.
But isn't the effort to make that force itself prohibited?
You cannot force someone. His time will be wasted and your time too will be wasted.
Yeah, Imam, you're telling us about the practicality of it. I am not talking about that. I want you to educate this commission. In Sharia, is it not prohibited to force anybody to convert into Islam? Is it not prohibited? That is a yes or a no answer.
Throughout.
No, Gambia. That is not in this country, throughout, not in this Gambia.
We know it's not here. What we are asking you is it prohibited in Islam?
Fenkari haramta nimente kelano.
You know something that is something that is
amanya kela but minte kela no ibuga foko haramta mote mo porosela no ka ke muslim mode. It's impossible.
Well, nobody can force anybody to become a Muslim or to convert into Islam. Because Islam is in the heart. Because if you force somebody, he will become a hypocrite. Because that will be even worse than what the deed you have done. Because that person will in fact fear you than even Allah.
Would it be Islamic to say that a particular individual should be forced to convert into Islam?
Honey.
No. Thank you very much. So therefore it is prohibited.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Ya Imam.
Ya Imam.
And equally, call that particular individuals be killed because they do not believe in Islam. That is prohibited, isn't it?
Ako fanang kafo molu nyante falale. Woto fanang Islamu balanto fanan nale. Fonte.
Abuko Mr. Fala bda nyamen nale porunga la kuyection o jabe.
It's like it's like Council Paul wants to You have answered my question, only that you are not aware of it.
Do you know man process?
There is no force in religion.
Exactly.
And to call for the killing of an individual because that individual has not accepted Islam is also unlawful in Islam.
Anin kalo kafo kari nyanta falale fodun wodum fanan islamo yo taliban islamo sonta wala leban pour kalo kamoju be kafo nyanta
falale.
It must come with a reason.
And what reason could that possibly be?
Ay wo dalilo sikeno muneti.
Min ko nyanda kala ako particular person min nyanda fala wallahi atalabe dalilo fala why
the one that says that that particular person should be killed should be the one to advance the reasons for that action.
But can you tell us under Islamic law under what circumstances would such an act be acceptable?
Saying l'Islam la sartolu koto ite si munefono nyenyi wose keno sarta jumanyol le kanka fo inyanta kari fala mum dalila jumanyol le sek awo kendino
dalilo minu so kendino.
The reasons to make that happen this is now preaching.
Supreme Islamic Council concern
and I am here to bring to light things that are concerning the Supreme Islamic Council
because it
is the council that I represent on this seat.
So me Supreme Council concern.
So I think issues that concern the Supreme Islamic Council, those are the things that are quick for me to bring. So I beg the council on that.
Yes, Mr. Ya Imam, I am raising these questions not because I want to waste your time.
Ya Imam, but
we want you to help the commission understand what acts are permissible in Islam and what are not permissible. Because it is alleged that certain statements were made for the interest and benefit of Islam. So we ask you, what is the Islamic position on statements of this nature?
And
that is the simple reason. And we are not even asking you whether those statements were true or false. All we want to know is whether these statements are permissible to be made in Islam. Because my education in Islam tells me that Islam is one of the most tolerant religions.
Dino lumen bebe kering islamo lem dinati meyalon ko ay kutuno molye ka tambi dina dolu bela.
It is also the just religion that I know.
Adunga telom dino ti mentilinta dino lu beti ntenga mello.
And it is the only religion I know which encapsulates almost all of human rights in the Quran. And that is the reason why I ask you these questions, whether it is permissible. In Islam, to say that a particular person should be killed because the person has refused to accept Islam.
Mokari nyanta falale ka foko abalanta Islam wolale fo nin sariya mutata
even if I had not sworn, this question that you have asked on the reasons why someone should be killed in the name of Islam, even if I had not sworn, that answer needs to be researched, most especially if you swore. That which is easier, the one that said that they should be killed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who said his reasons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You ask him whether it is necessary that these individuals be killed. Maybe your answer is maybe that answer will then be easier. But what the reasons are, you know, if you were to answer that, use God to say that this is what God says. That is not an easy thing. You must research and get authentic reasons for such action.
Mr. Chair, it's 1:30. Perhaps we can take our first break.
Thank you, Council, and thank you, Imam Touray. Council, do we have a copy of the Supreme Islamic Council Constitution? If we don't, can we try to get it during the break?
We have asked the Ministry of Justice. They could not find it.
A related question is when and where the Constitution was promulgated, adopted by. Was it at the first Congress of the Supreme Council? Or
yes, that is what I was given to understand in 1992.
Can we have silence in the back there, please? We're not. Sorry, Council, can you just clarify the point there? Was it?
Yes, we are given to understand that the Constitution was adopted perhaps at a Congress at the Independence Stadium in 1992. Obviously, it would have been filed with the Ministry of Justice. We did inquire with the Solicitor General. They have looked extensively. They are yet to find it.
Imam, I presume you can confirm that you don't have a copy of the Constitution with you here, do you?
Imam, chairman ko abe menyin ka kanke dane fo. Supreme Islamic Council la constitutional kitabu fabe bulle bang.
I brought along in case it is needed.
Oh, marvelous.
That would be helpful. Thank you.
Splendid. If we can get some
Indeed.
Of that one.
Indeed.
And I'm glad also that he's confirmed that he's here to talk about the Supreme Islamic Council. Indeed. And not kakawando kijantukaru sisi kunankola kakawando tatu kunankobu lokole atende mabaki. But we will take a 1-hour break for lunch, and the Imam can go and have good lunch as the Tourays do. Thank you. The meeting is adjourned.
noo lañ def ñoo ñëw ak yéen rek skincare plus nara jàkkaarloo ak yéen waxtaan ak yéen tuuti rek si suñu tube suñu baax emuñ rek ci ay diw waaye comme ni ngeen ko xamee rek dañoo yëngu ci ay tube te yënguwuñ nag si just any tube suñ tube bu nekk 5 star jas na la 5 star jas na mooy jas na bi gën a pire moom la ñoo tube palmaan bi gën a fort moom la ñoo liggéeyee buñ demee Bamako ñun duñ dem ci marché bi rek buub indi déedéet dañ leen a jox suñu specs ne lañ nii lañ ko buggee nay lañ ko buggee fóot bi nangami fóot lañ bugga pour mu mun a set waaw cuubi skincare déedéet doo ko sol mu di la taxa all over the place ci gàttal ñun rek si cuub dara du doy day des not only dañoo cuub but bu la neexee ñu cuubal la ba pare nag ñawal la ñaw fi mu gën a setee nag rek la ñoo fulee ñetti ñawkat lañ am nañ ñawkati simple nga xam ne xoppati rek mbaa def sa taille basse def sa dagit def sa roba amul benn dawme am nañ koo xam ne moo ñoo dawme jigéen den am nañ tamit special ñawkat boo xam ne ñawi góor rek la ñoo defal nga bugga sa his and hers muy korité muy tobaski mbaa muy ngénte muy takka mbaa nga bugga rek def sa yëkka bu baax a baax daagul ba ñëw skincare plus ñu dimbali la tànnal la cuub fam gën a baaxee ndax sa yëkka gën a foor lii nga ne lan xoolal bi takka la skincare fii la fu léegi yéen tey we not all about skin we are skin care and the plus does come in so many different ways. cubantu wuñ de dañ cub bam saf-saf
Miss B Designer Outlet is the #1 quality and affordable stop shop for all your needs. Get your evening dresses, suit and ties, office wears for both ladies and gentlemen, beach wears, sport wears, pure leather shoes for men, quality belts, bags, heels for all beautiful ladies, original perfumes, accessories, and a lot more. Find us at Kololini Road opposite Gaddafi Mosque at the Aqua Preacher Station, or call us on 295-3411 or 764-2486. Miss B Designer Outlet. Shop right, look good.
Do you live abroad and want to build your dream home in the Gambia without risking your funds and family ties? Do you want a household name that is trustworthy and efficient? A name that will continue to give you updates on the project from the beginning to the very end with videos and pictures? If your answer is yes, then worry no more. Boss Construction and Asset Management is here for you. If you live outside the Gambia and want to build your dream home, then this is ideal for you. Just reach out to Boss Construction and let's start building the dream home into a reality. With Boss Construction, the difference is clear. We give you value for money. Some of our services includes the following: construction management, building equipment rentals, rent management, purchase and leasing, asset management, and many more. For more information, please contact 282-4945. Better still, send us an email, bossgambia@gmail.com, or you can also visit our website on www.bossgambia.com. Boss Construction, a name you can trust. Boss Construction and Asset Management, keeping families together.
No, ini bara. Okay. Welcome. Basically, lot of Lamin Alonko is cool, man, that I can really relax. What the madam? Yeah, what the madam? Yeah. Let them do somebody. That's right. That's fine. Slowly. Yes. No. Yeah, actually, a lot of people are basically me alone because they relax. So it's basically like an amazing
Nila fa ni sewa
Nidia, Nena Grand Villa is the best guest house in the Gambia.
Beji Andikam, Grand Villa Guest House. Na labungul bebe senyaring adum na bungul bebe nyarandiring coming ibela fila ila suwe taranyame until Grand Villa na kiliano la lafino wale mukanwatin telkang na ye sabati Grand Villa yela kodo na fa kalamuta.
Oh man, this is like a paradise. I know. I so much love this place. Yeah, thank you. Trust me, I love this place. You can move somebody and you're watching what? Yeah. I know what Gambia. Grand Villa. I tell you. I love this place. Okay. Yes. I love this place, man. Oh yeah.
Ni lefta na kuo keso sotola. Futama Oljuntum Paradise Estate. Mbaya kumandiroke 7527218. Wale futana website auto www.grandvillaguesthouse.com. Grand Villa Guest House.